All right, in this video, we're going to look at Week 10, Support 1. This comes from sections 9.2 and 9.3 in the text. I, again, highly recommend you read the e-text in addition to watching these videos, but I'll do a couple examples with you here. What we're looking at first is simplifying radicals. So I have 24, the square root of 24, and the square root of 45. We want to simplify these. Now, in order to simplify, you want to break it down into factors. You guys remember in the previous section we did factoring, and we did some factor trees. Well, this is what you want to do here. You want to factor, but you want to factor so that you have a perfect square. So let's remember our perfect squares. We got 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, 36, and so on and so on. These are the numbers that you are looking to factor out of this square root. Factor them out of the radical. So let's look at the square root of 24. How can we factor this that one of the terms is a perfect square? We know 4 is a perfect square and 4 is a factor of 24. So I can rewrite this as the square root of 4 times 6. Now if we look, the square root of 4 is 2, so that can go on the outside. Square root 6, and this is our final answer. That is how you simplify square root of 24. Now let's look at the square root of 45. Well, 9 is a factor of 45, so I can rewrite this as square root of 9 times 5. The square root of 9 is 3. You're left with root 5. And that's your final answer. When you factor these, when you simplify, think about your perfect squares, and that's what you want to factor out. I mean, 45, we could factor out a 15 and a 3, but neither of those are perfect squares, so they don't get us anywhere. You want to factor with a perfect square. Now we're just going to do a quick review of adding and subtracting radicals. Again, the radical part has to be the same. So we have square root 7 plus 6 square roots of 7 minus 5 square roots of 7 plus 1. Well, all these roots of 7, they can be combined. So we have square root of 7 plus 6 square root of 7. That right there will give us 7 square roots of 7 minus 5 square roots of 7 plus 1. Well, 7 roots of 7 minus 5 roots of 7 is 2 roots of 7, and then plus 1 goes on the end. Again, just a reminder, your radical part has to be the same or you can't add or subtract them. If you have any questions, let me know.